Two worlds are about to collide. On one side, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, the knockout machine with thunder in his fists, feared by champions and adored by millions. On the other, Jake Paul, the YouTube disruptor turned boxing's most polarizing star, who shocked critics by silencing names like Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva. This isn't just another fight. It's power versus hype, legacy versus disruption, a war that could reshape boxing forever. Tonight, only one leaves with his pride intact.
Ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Atlanta, Georgia, it's showtime! Introducing to you first the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner tonight, seeking his third division world title. Wearing white trunks with yellow and silver trim, the young star of boxing from Baltimore and representing his adopted home of Atlanta, Georgia. He weighed in at 139 3/4 pounds with a sensational record of 24 wins, no losses. He has 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the popular and acclaimed three-time two-division world champion, the hard-hitting, current and undefeated WBA super featherweight and WBA lightweight champion of the world, introducing Gervonta Davis.
On Netflix, to those of you joining us right here in Texas, are you ready to make history? Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner, silver and chrome trunks. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 227.2 pounds. He holds a near perfect professional record of 10 victories, 1 defeat, with 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Dorado, Puerto Rico, by way of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. He is the multi-talented superstar who bridged the gap between social media and professional boxing. Boxer, a content creator, an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, and a promoter, and the self-proclaimed of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the problem child, Jake El Gallo Paul.
The stage is set as boxing superstar Gervonta "Tank" Davis and YouTube sensation turned fighter Jake Paul make their electrifying entrances. The crowd roars, cameras flash, and anticipation fills the arena. This isn't just a fight, it's a battle of power, hype, and legacy. Can Tank Davis prove his dominance, or will Jake Paul shock the world again? Let's dive into the ultimate showdown.
Yes, fight fans, this is exactly the kind of epic clash we've been waiting for. Jake Paul taking the gloves off against Gervonta Davis in a battle that has the whole boxing world talking.
You called out Canelo in the ring. Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. Like, I'll be super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
is there a height limit in boxing?
You talking about me fighting Jake Paul, man? You talking about that?
Response to them is just give a couple more months, because I'm going to accomplish more things in just a matter of months, and I plan on doing everything in this sport that there is to be done.
Jake Paul's stunning victory over legendary heavyweight champion Mike Tyson has solidified his place as a serious contender in professional boxing. Unsurprisingly, this win has drawn the attention of several big names in the sport. Artur BBV, a prominent boxer, questioned how Paul might perform against the current undisputed champion, but remained open to possibilities. Similarly, Turv expressed interest in watching Paul step back into the ring. Jake's knack for promotion, fueled by his exceptional marketing skills, could make a fight with PBF2 a reality. Yet, the ultimate question lingers. How would Paul measure up against Canelo? in what some skeptics are already calling a relatively straightforward challenge.
How easy of a fight is Jake Paul? How easy of a fight is Jake Paul?
I don't want to say any bad things. I think he doing good things for his own team, but boxing is a little bit different when you fight in a at this point, I'm not interested in that kind of fights. I always try to fight in these days because it's very important for our people, for Mexican days. So it's important. It's important to represent my country in this special day. Represent Mexico. That's why I try to not fight Mexican fighters. But at the end of the day, this fight is gonna be good for Mexico. So 2 Mexicans in the Cinco de Mayo weekend in Las Vegas. Everybody's watching us, so I'm very proud about it.
Jake Paul's rapid rise in boxing has drawn the attention of top Mexican fighters. Fresh off an impressive knockout win, Paul wasted no time calling out Canelo Alvarez, proposing an epic Puerto Rico versus Mexico showdown that could shake up the sport. With bold ambitions like this, Paul is proving he's more than just a celebrity. He's setting his sights on building a lasting legacy in the boxing world. One fight at a time.
Of Jaime as an opponent, 43-0, 34 knockouts. He's only 27 years old. He's never fought someone like Canelo Alvarez. What do you think of him as an opponent?
He's a great fighter. He's strong. He throw a lot of punches. He have a winner mind. So it's gonna be a good fight because he come with all and I come with all. So it's gonna be a very good fight. That's why I feel so proud about this fight because you need to fight it with the same mentality to have a great fight. And I think this is the perfect fight to do.
Does it excite you? Does it give you more motivation to fight a young up-and-comer who doesn't have a loss yet on his record?
Yeah, of course. That motivate me a lot. That make me feel excited because I just want to show everybody who's the best, who is Canelo, and what I am in this point. So I feel very, very motivated. I feel excited, and I can go.
Pro boxer Canelo Alvarez has hinted at the possibility of fighting Jake Paul in the future, saying maybe later. But for now, he's focused on bigger goals. While Jake Paul continues to push for the fight, Canelo is intent on protecting the integrity of his career. Meanwhile, American boxing and MMA star Claressa Shields criticized Canelo for avoiding the matchup. She urged him to just shut his mouth and take on Paul. Shields also expressed frustration with Jake Paul's approach to the sport, accusing him of creating chaos in the boxing world as part of his hustle.
Hey, you say you want to fight Canelo. Now, this is what I want to understand about the men's in boxing. Huh? This is what I want to understand.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is what the GWOP don't understand.
We'll let China.
If Jake Paul, right, and y'all complain and say, oh, he's not a real boxer, he's bad for boxing, this and that, he ain't that good of a boxer, why the hell y'all won't get in the ring and fight him and beat him? Couldn't no girl from YouTube come to boxing and Claressa Shields don't get in the ring and whoop her ass and send her back to YouTube? Which one of you guys who Jake Paul is calling out, and I'm even gonna say this is the King Canelo. If Jake Paul is calling you out talking about he can beat you in a fight, why won't you just whoop his ass?
Yeah, like for real.
Just do it. What is all this? Oh, he hasn't earned the fight with me. He isn't that great. He's not a real boxer. Well, show him he's not a real boxer.
Get some free money.
Shut him up.
Former professional boxer Andre Ward, a genuine challenge for Jake Paul, has expressed his willingness to face him in the ring. Ward acknowledged Paul's rise in boxing, but noted it's more about creating entertaining events than competing at a true championship level. While respecting Paul's efforts, Ward urged him to take on a real contender to prove his legitimacy, pointing out that Paul's journey leans more on spectacle than on genuine skill.
Oh man, now I've been retired 7 years. I ain't touched a boxing gym in 7 years. Why y'all want me to fight Jake? Gotta say my name though. I can't even entertain it. You gotta say my name. Ain't nobody said my name in 7 years. There's a reason for that. You gotta say my name. We might be able to talk about it. Maybe something I can think about, but it's time that bro start, you know, he gotta fight somebody that's a real threat, because we know he can sell. We know.
When Tyson did land, did you feel his power? Did he hurt you?
No, not at all. I just ate that shit. But I just saw everything coming.
Francis Ngannou, the lineal combat sports heavyweight champion, expressed frustration over Jake Paul's potential match with Mike Tyson. Taking to Twitter, Ngannou criticized the fight, calling it a robbery. He even joked about slapping Jake Paul 2 or 3 times if they ever cross paths. It seems Ngannou is hinting at a desire to face Paul in the ring. Meanwhile, Gervonta "Tank" Davis also issued a stern challenge to Jake Paul. After the announcement of Paul's fight with the 58-year-old retired boxing legend Mike Tyson, Davis questioned the validity of such a matchup, calling it unfair and criticizing Paul's choice of opponent. In response, Paul mocked Davis's height and dismissed his criticism as an attention-seeking move, sparking a heated exchange between the two.
Canelo in the ring. Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down. Let's run it. Like, I'd be super, super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
Colby Covington, famously nicknamed Chaos, shared his enthusiasm for stepping into the ring with Jake Paul. The former UFC title challenger and seasoned mixed martial artist revealed he's been training hard for a while and feels ready to face the YouTuber turned pro boxer in a highly anticipated showdown.
Want to fight Jake Paul?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd love to fight. He's talking a lot of shit about me in the past. I'd love to see him back it up. For sure, that's all I've been practicing the last couple of years, just straight boxing, man. Boxing and wrestling. So I know I can mix up the hands and implement that Tyson Fury style where I really just drag on you, I wear on you, and I just get in the clinch and dirty box and just put the pressure on. No one can keep up with me. That's why they call me the cardio.
In an interview, Covington candidly remarked that Jake Paul didn't seem like a true professional boxer, describing him as a bit soft and lacking the years of experience seasoned fighters like himself have. Covington added that he'd rely on his cardio, boxing, and wrestling skills to outlast and overwhelm Paul in the ring soon.
I don't know. I think Jake looked a little soft tonight. He don't look like a real boxer, a pro boxer that's been training the last 10 years. So, you know, he needs to come see me one day. A guy that's in his prime that's going to walk him down and have that cardio. So,
did you expect him to knock Mike Tyson out tonight?
I did, yeah. I thought, you know, Mike's a little bit older. You know, he had a problem. You know, they had to push back the first fight because, you know, he had like a stroke on a plane or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
also,
I was just scared. I didn't want to see Mike get hurt. I'm happy he's walking out of that ring and he's healthy tonight. So, super happy. Everything went well, and you know, it was a spectacle. All the fans enjoyed the show.
You want to fight Jake Paul?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'd love to fight him. He's talked a lot of shit about me in the past. I'd love to see him back it up. For sure, that's all I've been practicing the last couple of years, just straight boxing, man. Boxing and wrestling. So I know I can mix up the hands and implement that Tyson Fury style where I really just drag on you, I wear on you, and I just get in the clinch and dirty box and just put the pressure on. No one can keep up with me. That's why they call me the cardio king.
What happens if you fight Jake? How do you knock him out?
Just pressure, you know, get him tired. Look, he don't like to fight in the pocket. He likes to sit back, 1-2. You know, sit back, 1-2. That's all he's got. He ain't got shit. A little bit of a hook, but I walk him down, I get in the pocket, I wear him.
Another potential challenge for Jake Paul could be pro boxer Terrence Crawford. While Crawford hasn't directly called out Jake, he recently shared his thoughts on Mike Tyson's performance in an exhibition fight with Jake. Crawford, though a fan of Tyson, didn't hold back in his critique. He tweeted, "I love Mike Tyson, but they give him too much credit. He looked like trash. To train that long and only throw 97 punches, the whole fight is crazy. I'm just glad he didn't get hurt out there." Meanwhile, Logan Paul has been incredibly supportive of his younger brother, Jake, after his impressive victory over Mike Tyson in their highly anticipated matchup. Logan praised Jake for silencing critics and proving himself against one of the sport's greatest legends, underscoring the significance of Jake's accomplishment.
What do you make of Jake's performance tonight?
Absolutely stupendous.
What did you think of Mike Tyson?
I love Uncle Mike. He's just such a, I mean, like, that was impressive, though, for a 58-year-old. Hi, how are you? That was, yeah, he's like tough. Proud of him, weathered the storm with a young brute named Jake Paul. I think Jake let him live. I do. He wants to fight you, bro.
Yeah, he wants to fight you next. What about that?
I think he wants money. I don't think he wants to fight me.
Would you take the fight?
No.
Why?
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Logan. One time, bro. Hey, bro, but I'm not the boxer. Oh, shit.
Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson's former rival, shared his thoughts on the potential fight between Jake Paul and Tyson. While Holyfield admitted Paul had youth and speed on his side, he cautioned against overconfidence. He emphasized that, even at his age, Tyson's unpredictable power remains a formidable threat, making the matchup far from predictable.
I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but he's gonna be a lot quicker if he stay close to Mike. Then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he try to stay back from Mike. He gonna get caught. Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're gonna smother everything because everything he push off.
Mike Tyson, the legendary fighter still seen as unbeatable by his fans, came out strong, showcasing flashes of his iconic power with some solid punches. However, by the third round, his energy waned and the dominance he was known for began to fade. Even boxing legend Manny Pacquiao had confidently predicted a clear win for Iron Mike against Jake Paul, but the outcome didn't unfold as expected.
Well, I don't know. Maybe his brother.
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
After Jake's surprising victory, Mike Tyson wasted no time and called out Logan Paul, daring him to step into the ring. The anticipation is building, and fans are eagerly waiting to see if Logan will accept the challenge. The Paul brothers continue to stir things up in the boxing world, making it even more exciting.
The broadcast team was debating what you were doing with your glove. Was it a mouthpiece issue, or were you just biting on your glove? What was that? Can you tell us?
I have a habit of biting my glove.
Why do you do that?
I have a biting fixation.
I've heard about that. I don't want to know more.
Eddie Hearn didn't hold back, criticizing the fight as an insult to a legend like Mike Tyson. He argued that no one wants to see a champion like Tyson trapped in a situation like this, sparking a heated debate. Was this fight a proper tribute to Tyson's legacy, or just a spectacle that crosses the line of respect? The controversy is real, and fans are clearly divided.
I enjoy watching most of that fight. It was hard to watch, but it was always going to be like that. But it doesn't have to be. They're not making this for me. Look how many people turned up. Look how many people tuned in. So I can't knock it. It's just not for me. And that's not disrespectful. I love boxing. I don't want to see Mike Tyson stuck in quicksand. And he showed unbelievable heart, by the way. No one wants to see that happening to Mike Tyson.
About the 30 seconds that you saw, I know Jake Paul was there.
Hearn reflected on how the fight attracted huge crowds and media attention, but acknowledged that he couldn't fully enjoy it. He pointed out the stark difference between the excitement it brought to casual fans and the discomfort it caused purists who honor the sport's legacy.
A lot of people just say, I'm just here to just watch Mike Tyson.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I get it. But maybe they haven't watched boxing for 35 years. and love this, and I haven't even had a drink, and love the sport more than anything.
And former boxer Sean Porter didn't hold back when discussing Jake Paul's performance. He emphasized that his criticism wasn't driven by fear or personal animosity, but rather a genuine, honest evaluation of Jake's skills and his standing in the boxing world.
Porter's right after Sean, what did you think? 8 hard rounds between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
I said this earlier because I did it I'm going pretty hard on Jake as if I would get in the ring with him. If Jake called me out tomorrow, I'm not getting in the ring with Jake Paul. No, I ain't afraid, but I just gotta keep it real. The kid has no substance. If the kid has substance, we would have been entertained.
Porter went on to dive deep, emphasizing what he saw as the flaws in Jake Paul's boxing style. He pointed out that true entertainment in boxing isn't just about throwing punches, it's about creating moments that truly captivate the audience. For Porter, it's about bringing something extra to the ring, something that leaves a lasting impact beyond the fight itself.
Other ways to entertain people in the boxing ring other than just hitting somebody. You got no flash, you got nothing classy, and nothing jumps off of the screen. And I get it's Mike Tyson. I get you probably, and the script wasn't for you to knock Mike out, hurt Mike seriously, and nothing. I get that. But you gotta figure out a way to entertain them.
Roy Jones Jr., a multiple-time champion, praised Mike Tyson's intense approach, noting it demonstrated Tyson's seriousness about the fight. He also mentioned that, although the 2-minute rounds played to Tyson's strengths, Jake Paul's youth could offer him an edge as the fight went on. Jones advised Jake to stay smart, keep his distance, and work on tiring Tyson out by making him move around more.
That's Mike. That's Vince's Mike. I was glad to see it actually, because it means that Mike ain't out here just going through the motion. He's serious about it, you know. So I liked it.
Yeah, like his energy was like very calming throughout the week.
Yes, it was until now. And the fact that it came out now, I'm glad to see that, because if I hadn't saw that, I would be worried that this fight may not even be for real.
How do you see the fight, given how Mike and you guys fought a few years back?
2-minute rounds are good for Mike, but Jake gonna get stronger as the fight goes, because Jake's a younger guy. So I think Jake is smart to go out there and probably try to box Mike earlier, but keep his distance. And if he can get Mike a little fatigued, make like Mike use his legs a little bit, try to get him.
After Jake Paul's recent victory, the future looks promising, with even tougher challenges and bigger matchups ahead. His win over Mike Tyson has significantly boosted his standing in the boxing world, and now he'll look to capitalize on this success. What an explosive clash between Tank Davis and Jake Paul. Every punch, counter, and knockout attempt kept fans on edge. This fight proves why boxing remains the most thrilling sport in the world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic boxing highlights, full fight breakdowns, and shocking knockouts. Stay tuned, because the next big fight might be even more unforgettable.